Douglas William, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Douglas William. Lorenzen with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And that one fouled off.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air to left center. Ward sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. And now batting Mike Trout. This to third. William throws across the diamond, and there are 2 outs.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fought off foul. And a 2-1 on the way. And he takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Lorenzen back to work. In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 1 down. Douglas William, the next Cub to hit. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 48th of the year. And they close the gap. It's 5-3. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy.
2 outs, nobody on. So up now for Chicago. Pete hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take the series opener here at home. Williams strung that hitting streak out for another game. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a home. Douglas Williams ready to go in this one. This breakout. Douglas Williams, the next Cub to hit. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Still nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Douglas Williams. Kochanowicz back to work. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. On the ground to third, Williams. 1 up, 1 down. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And first offering is fouled off. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is fouled back. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Mike Trout. 1 strike away. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Ripped into center, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you can get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Williams kept that hitting. Douglas Williams ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been. And up next for Chicago, Douglas Williams. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 3-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Douglas Williams.
Hit in the air, left field. Ward makes the play, and that'll do it. Bases juiced, no outs.
Douglas Williams.
This one in the air, right field. Trout under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Silsa back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. Home run number 50 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's the DH, Douglas Williams. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now here's Jake Bauers. The Angels down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it.
I got it.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one. Williams may not be stoppable this season as he hit home run number 50 in this game. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. Douglas Williams. Been a pretty impressive first year in the big leagues for him.
Well, he's a Rookie of the Year candidate, and what I'm impressed by is his ability to make quick adjustments. The control and command has been there, something you don't see in young pitchers, but I think he's got more than just Rookie of the Year potential, but perhaps a Cy Young in the future.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Dansby Swanson. That one misses, and that's ball one. William, 22 years old. He's one of very few players in Major League Baseball born in Maine. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Counts full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That's a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
0-1 down. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Suzuki puts it away, and there's 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Pirates all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Douglas Williams. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Slider for a strike. Williams launched a pair of homers in his last game. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own and quickly one away in the second. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
That clips the corner. That hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. First offering, and it just misses. Horwitz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Tattooed and gone. That should get the dugout going. His 16th homer of the year, and now they're out front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now it's even up.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
It's 0-1.
On the ground. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
1-1-1.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nobody out. Runner at first. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball, could be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you've got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 2.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Horwitz, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The third baseman,
stepping in, David Fry. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. On the ground to first. Bush takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Designated hitter, Douglas Williams.
And he takes one right on the black, and that is strike 1. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th.
One and two.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A couple of hits. William back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Good job to fight that one off. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 and 2's the count.
That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And now the right fielder, Josh Palacios. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just
inside
missed.
ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Down in order. Back here at PNC Park, Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Out in front and foul to the left side. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gonzalez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Laser, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work.
Torres. Quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air. This
hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Line drive. Swanson. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home. William was solid for them on the mound in this one, though less successful at the plate.
And Boog, I want to see how he responds to this game, see how it affects him going forward.
Douglas William with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again? Douglas William, the next Cub to hit. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ball one
That's the
there.
ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
That one ripped. That's back there. See you later. His 51st home run of the year. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Douglas Williams. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. The Pirates down to their final strike. That one lifted to left, and it falls. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Fairbanks is just one strike away. Line drive, base hit into the outfield. The throws offline, he's safe. It's 4-4.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock in.
And a base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Pirates walk it off 5-4. Close one here today. Douglas Williams getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading. Douglas Williams now at the plate.
Douglas Williams.
Williams went deep in his most recent game.
1-0.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a one-out double for the first hit of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One ball, no strikes.
In the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a swing and a drive.
Get up.
That's back there. Get out of town. His 52nd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That is upstairs for ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. On the ground to third. Boots it. Still slings it to second. Over to Torres. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bednar back to work. Williams stands in here, takes ball 1 low. This one in the air, center field. Palacios has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So runner at second, 2 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. 1 strike away. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
In the air, out towards left center. Cruz sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the bottom of the 11th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Williams getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. Reynolds sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs,
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. The winning run on second base. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. That ties it up at 6.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Wow, that was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
Digging in, Douglas Williams. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. Ball 1. Well struck right field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 10-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch.
Pennant ranging back and out of here. His 2nd homer of this series. It's 10-9.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. This could end it. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
The Pirates down to their final strike. And a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the...
Hit hard on the ground at short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the tying run on base to win it. William was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.